gamers? It is your boy MtG here, back with another Magic video, and today we're going to be doing a deck that I've actually done on the channel recently. It's Gruul Tokens, and the reason I want to do it is because we got some new toys for it. Well, we got a couple new toys, but mainly just I wanted to kind of rework it and see if we can make it better. But the biggest change here, if you've seen my previous video, it will be up here. Not much has changed. But the biggest change is Anax, Hardened in the Forge. This is a new card from Theros Beyond Death. And what he does is, first of all, Anax's power is equal to your devotion to red. And then whenever Anax or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 red satyr creature token with this creature can't block. If the creature had power 4 or greater, create 2 of those tokens instead. So basically, whenever Anax is on the field, whenever any of our non-token creatures die, we're going to be pumping out extra tokens. And so this is actually a pretty good upgrade to the deck because we want to be building up Woodland Champion. So Woodland Champion is the biggest payoff by far in this deck. So whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, you put that many +1/+1 counters on Woodland Champion. The way we're going to be making tokens is, first of all, Anax, Hardened in the Forge. Secondly, Lovestruck Beast, which is also another payoff because Lovestruck Beast is a 5/5 for 3 mana, and it can't attack unless you control a 1/1. So it pays to have 1/1s on the field, right? But also we have Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. And now Chandra is also going to be pumping up Anax because she costs 2 red and 1 mana. That gives more devotion to Anax. And then at the top end, we're going to kind of close out the game with Embercleave. In some matchups, generally we want to end the game early with Embercleave, but also occasionally we want to play the Great Henge and kind of stretch the games out. Against other aggro decks or mid-range decks, this is actually a pretty solid addition. But we only play 2 of it and 3 of Embercleave because we want this less. We want to see this less than we want to see Embercleave. Embercleave is a great addition to go along with Anax, Hardened in the Forge. And I've seen a lot of decks that are mono red that are running Anax, and then you throw Embercleave on him in the attack phase, and he's super powerful and has double strike and trample and +1/+1, all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool. If you've seen my previous video, the other changes that you'll notice I made are we're running Grim Initiate in the 1 slot. So I've transitioned from mostly green to mostly red. Now that we're running Anax is a good payoff. So we've got Grim Initiate and Fervent Champion in the 1 slot. Fervent Champion is a nice starter, and it pays off later on in the game with Embercleave, because if we play Embercleave and a creature we attach it to died, then we can just put it for free onto Fervent Champion, and that's pretty solid too. But Grim Initiate is decent because it's a good blocker against other aggro decks that have 1/1s that want to attack a lot. And whenever it dies, we amass 1, so that's going to make a token that's going to buff up Woodland Champion again. So this is a decent engine for this. And then we're also running 2 Robber of the Rich for a little bit of extra card stealing, essentially. That's all it is. And then Paradise Druid, I've gone back and forth with this. You don't really need to play Paradise Druid. Honestly, I would play more Robber of the Rich, but I don't have more Robber of the Rich, so we're playing Paradise Druid instead. And the reason I like Paradise Druid is it does fix our mana a little bit, because we have some tough mana costs here. Like, this is a red and a green. This is 2 reds, 2 reds, 2 greens, 2 greens, 2 reds. So we will occasionally be kind of mana screwed, and Paradise Druid really mitigates that quite a bit. We are only running 22 lands, you'll notice. So yeah, that's really all I need to talk about with the deck. I've been told that I spend too long talking about the decks, so we're gonna get into gameplay faster, I think, these days. So that's the deck tech. If you want to hear more about the deck, ask me in the comments below, or join the Discord where sometimes we discuss magic things. Excuse me while I cough. Golly, I'm trying to get over this a little sinus infection. So if you hear me sniffling or coughing or something throughout the video, I'm sorry. I have a disease. Golly, man. It's like whenever I talk more, my throat gets more irritated. So I hope I'm not coughing up a storm throughout this whole video. Okay, who do we got? Oh, Dubstepaldeo. Okay, this is not a great hand, but it's not the worst hand I've ever seen. The problem with it is that we're going first. We have a turn 2 play with Robber of the Rich, which is actually a pretty good turn 2 play. So I'm tempted to keep it. The problem is that we really need to get a land by turn 3, and it really needs to be a red source. So this is a risky keep, but I'm gonna keep it and hope that we either draw into like a Paradise Druid or at least another land to play Anax, Hardened in the Forge with. Okay, there we go. Mountain is great, so we'll go Robber of the Rich, get 2 attacking, and we actually get the payoff here because they have more cards than we do. defending players more cards in hand than you. Exile the top part of their library. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess we go ahead and play Anax Hardened in the Forge. This will be a 3/3, and then we will not attack because we will attack into death. Now, we can shock this in and play Embercleave next turn, but we'd be playing that into a Thrashing Brontodon, which I don't love. But it would make Anax really strong. That's tough. It's a tough choice. Huh. I say no blocks for now. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. This will be... It'll cost 2 less for each attacking creature we control. If we give... If the Thrashing Brontodon blocks Robber of the Rich, though, we're going to be in trouble. I'm tempted to simply just take it slow and play Woodland Champion. Play this tapped, go Woodland Champion, and so... excuse me, oh my eyes. So now whenever Anax dies, or another one of these creatures die, it'll be buffing up Woodland Champion. Ooh, Questing Beast. That's a bummer. Let's think about this. Okay, let's actually block there. That's kind of a shame to have to do that, but we're going to do that. We're going to block there. We lose Anax, but we also do get a token, which buffs up Woodland Champion a little bit. Now, let's think about this. If we, so if we attack with all 3, we'll be able to cast this for 3, but we can't play Anax and cast that for 3. That stinks. That stinks a lot. Let's do this anyway. So we can cast this for... I hope they block with Questing Beast, which I think if they did, that would be a mistake, but so we're going to do this. Get our damage in. So they can definitely use Thrashing Brontodon to destroy Embercleave, which is a big bummer. But... oh, okay. So they have the mana available to... Dang, this stinks. Yeah, so they're going to give that Vigilance, and I can't block that. So we may end up just taking 7 damage here. I'm going to say no blocks. If I do this... This will get 2 counters on it. Man, this is not a great position to be in. I'm sorry, game. This is a tough call. I mean, we'll go Chandra here. I think we have to play a little defensive, and I can't play out the Great Henge yet because I don't want it to die to Thrashing Brontodon. So we'll do that. They destroy Embercleave. That's not surprising.
Hey, these little guys are great.
Okay, I just want to make sure we may cast that card. Any color to cast that spell. So can we actually... We can't attack with Woodland Champion because we have to have a blocker for Questing Beast. If they have removal for Woodland Champion, we're going to be in trouble anyway. I'm going to attack with Robber of the Rich as well. Just because that will give me this. It gives me something else to do. I can't do the Forest, but I can do Nessie and Hornbeetle. So we should be able to go Great Henge. Oh, that's... Oh, if Chandra's still alive. Okay. I wonder if they attack with Questing Beast here. Oh my. So they're going to probably -2 her.
Strike now. Strike hard.
Load it +1. Okay. They're attacking. So, I mean, obviously I have to do that, which is a shame. We go Anax. Right, we're dead, right? Is that accurate? Okay. You can't block. But if I just go +1, and then I don't attack with Nessie and Horn Beetle because I have to have blockers.
Have you ever lost?
Okay, if they pick up a Questing Beast here, which I'm afraid they might have just done, then we're dead. Okay, Lovestruck Beast, that's not the end of the world. But that is not great. That's definitely not good. I mean, we have to block both of them, or we dead. And now I think we're just dead, right? We just die here. I do make tokens, quite a few tokens.
Oh, they're so cute.
Man, we actually take them to 1 here. So that sucks. That we couldn't finish the job. If I had a spell to cast, they'd be dead. If I had an Embercleave, they'd be dead. Yep, that's game. Close game. Yeah, Questing Beast is just such a powerful play if you get it on turn 4. It's pretty dang strong, which is the reason why we played in this deck. Like, it really doesn't have any synergy in our deck. It's just good. It's just really a good card, so we might as well play it. Of course, if you're wanting to go more tokeny, you can definitely play other things. You play other spells, removal spells, which may have been what we needed there. Some removal, like a lava coil or something, would have been pretty nice. Okay, we go first. I will keep. Yeah, I will definitely keep this. We can get Lovestruck Beast's token out, and then we can play Paradise Druid. Yeah, we've got a bunch of options here. Lots of options. You guys can't see my owl, can you? Yeah, I'm clicking on my owl and you can't see it. It's where the fox is. You can sort of see it like moving under my face when I click on it. Maybe. Oh, no, that was bad. Ignore that. We will do this. There we go. There's the owl. Now you can see it. Ooh, pretty. Okay, opponent, what are you doing? What's going on over there? Okay, thank you. Gee Willikers, mister. What you got? Okay, Temple of Melody. Alright, we go Paradise Druid. So the question here becomes, what do we play on this turn? Do we play, I feel like the best play is probably, well, we could go, so yeah, I think the best play here is Lovestruck Beast, then Grim Initiate. Let me go to combat first. What do they have? They have something. Possibly Disfigure. I think they're going to try to Disfigure my Paradise Druid if I play this. Oh, that would be a shame. That would suck. Yeah, that would be terrible because then I couldn't play either of these. So I'm actually going to not tap Paradise Druid yet. I'm not going to use Paradise Druid until I get down one of these that costs 2 red mana. Okay, so they're doing Jund. Okay, let's go. Ooh, wait, let's go Anax now. because we want his passive. And then next turn when we play Chandra, he'll get stronger. Unless they kill him right now, which they may very well do. I mean, the thing is, we can't play Colossus, actually. Okay, well, we get 2 tokens from that. I'm a little worried they're going to have a board wipe. This may be Jund Control, which is something you don't see super often. But if they're playing Bedevil, that makes me think they're playing super control-y. Using, you know, a lot of removal spells and then go powerful Planeswalkers at the top end. Or just Midnight Reaper, that's a thing too. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Let's do this.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fire. Don't worry, I brought company.
I don't think we attack with Anax right now. I think we just attack with our tokens and hold him up. We deal a considerable amount of damage, but we don't have lethal, and it's possible we're gonna have lethal next turn with if we're able to get Colossus onto Anax, or if we can Embercleave. That would be ideal. Alright, Jace. Angrath's Rampage. Well, that's a thing too. Okay, so you do that, and then what? And then what? That sucks. Okay, well, good play, opponent. Good play. So it looks like people are mainboarding enchantment removal. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Oh no! That's not what I meant to do! Well, okay. I did a dumb. I meant to not attack with Paradise Druid so that I could use Colossus and then kill their Midnight Reaper, but now I feel like an idiot. Okay, well, stupid me. Almost got my Paradise Druid killed, which would have been a shame. Okay, Cauldron Familiar. This is going to turn ugly now. This is where Jund Sacrifice pops off. If they have a way to sacrifice Cauldron Familiar. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. Neato. Okay, well, I do get a Mountain. But I have very little board right now. Can I? Do I have lethal? Oh, snap. Okay, so we go to combat. This is going to cost... Oh, yeah, we have lethal. This is game. That's game, baby. Okay. So we put that on a... Grim Initiate. Or maybe we should have put it on the Satyr. So that's going to be 4 damage, 5 damage... So we got it. I'm a little scared. I feel like they have something, right? They could have Disfigure. But I feel like I need a win right now. Like. But if they have Disfigure, I probably lose. Because I've done this. Yeah. They're going to have freaking Disfigure. They've had so much removal. Okay, no. Yes. Ah, the stress. Oh, that gave me anxiety. They had something, right? Maybe they were just holding priority every time to, like, trick me. But it seemed like they had something that they could play, and I was really scared that I just threw the game right there. But honestly, it wouldn't have been that much of a throw or a punt because I kind of needed to win the game because we were running out of gas. All right, Bloodheart. Ooh, this is actually so it's 4-land hand, but it also gives us Robber of the Rich, which is pretty decent on turn 2. Okay, that comes in tapped. They scry 1. Temple of Plenty. Okay. Here's the deal. I think we attack with Robber of the Rich. I actually can't decide whether to attack with Robber of the Rich, because we could just attack and die, lose it to Paradise Druid. But how much do we care about that? They also don't have more cards in their hand than us, so I think I'm not going to attack with her or him. Simply because I don't get the bonus that turn anyway. And it's possible it would just be chumped by Paradise Druid. Okay, so this Bant, it's probably ooh, that's some life gain right there. Okay, then what? Another Paradise Druid, sicko.
Living in a monastery full of firebrands? Don't worry, I brought company.
So what are they going to do? Do they, is this Bant Neoform? So they're going to start sacrificing things to get bigger creatures and then have targets in the graveyard for this to escape with? Well, there's Nissa. Okay, that's not surprising, because Nissa is broken. Yeah, we'll just, I guess we'll not block that, because whatever. Okay. This just seems like we lose, right? Just Nissa is on the board, we lose. Is that right? Am I playing this game right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll go Grim Initiate. Excuse me. We can actually start buffing up our forest, or not buffing up our forest, buffing up our Woodland Champion if they attack with forests. But we got no attacks because when these die, we get to amass one. Okay. Right, and then they play what? Hydroid Crisis, and then we die. That seems accurate for anything playing Nissa. You know, you get a couple of forests, play Hydroid Crisis, and win. Yes, I'm a genius. I called it. Yeah, that's a 10. That's a 10/10 flying with trample. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, look, our Royal Grazer. Let's join the party. And they have a land to go with it. Sicko mode. So we're dead. So they, I guess we just go Paradise Druid, and then in 2 turns we're dead to Hydroid Crisis. So that's good. Yeah, I think that's game, right? I'll just let's see what they play this turn, and then I'll concede. Because where are our cards? What is going on? Yep, Teferi. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Cool. I love Planeswalkers, man. Planeswalkers make me super happy. Okay, we'll go one more game, see if we can maybe... Ooh, what's this? Vivian Arco Ranger. That's actually a great card. We'll see if we can grab another win and see if the deck actually performs okay. I feel like maybe the problem with this deck is that I've got too many 3-drops that are like, all my power is in the 3 slot. I mean, also we have, you know, Woodland Champion is great. Okay, we'll keep this. Woodland Champion is great in the 2 slot, but most of our power comes from the 3 slot with Chandra, Anax, and then Beast. Lovestruck Beast. Now, okay, we do have a choice here. I think I may actually not play Fervent Champion turn 1. And instead, I'll go Fabled Passage, get a Mountain. I think that's actually a better play, because that means... So what this does for me is that I would obviously be playing Woodland Champion turn 2, but this means turn 3, I for sure get to play Chandra, and then I get 2 elemental tokens, and then Woodland Champion is going to be a 4/4. So that seems like the play. Okay, so we go Woodland Champion, and they can't do nothing about it, baby. Yeah, I think we're about to pop off here. Dark Ninja, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I don't know what they were going to do, but there's probably something bad, though. Okay, Chandra. Yep. What do they have? Ooh, they're going to flash something in on me? Well, now you can't. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not going to be... The thing you have, I think, is a 2/2. And it can't block my Woodland Champion, baby. So what's up with the borders for the tokens now? They're all goofy looking. Yeah, Wildborn Preserver. That's what I thought they were going to play, which is great. That's fine. It's just, so next turn, we go insane with Embercleave. Yeah, we go actually insane next turn. Ooh, Stone Coil Serpent. So they put a counter on it. Are they going to attack? Okay.
Keep it up and you'll
Let's shock that in. We will actually play Grim Initiate. And then we go 2 tokens.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Go to combat. Next 2 blockers. And we kill them. We win. That's game, boys. Because Woodland Champion does 14 damage, and then that token deals 1, and that's game. That's what is up, my dudes. Turn 4 wins. Yes, gamers. Gamers, rise up. Uh-huh. That's it. That's the deck. That's it. I mean, okay, so we have some consistency problems. Like, that game was amazing because we didn't have, like, our opponent wasn't interacting with our board early. But overall, I think it's actually a decent archetype. I think one thing, the biggest issue is that we want to play it super aggro, but it's tough to do when multicolored. And I think one thing we might want to do is we cut out the Great Henge, we cut out Questing Beast, we shrink our mana curve, like, up here, and maybe actually run some Dwarven Mines. So we go almost entirely red, but we're splashing green for Lovestruck Beast and Woodland Champion and potentially Collision Colossus. And then we're playing stuff, obviously Fervent Champion. Grim Initiate, I think, is actually really good. But we can also play, I think, like, Satyr's Cunning seems bad, but it's actually kind of usable. Just because, you know, it's essentially like the same as playing a 1/1 creature, but it creates a token which actually buffs up Woodland Champion. So that's okay. But I think we should up the curve, like, you know what I'm saying? We can also run Blood Aspirant, though, because that's really, really nice alongside Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. So that's a thing we can do. Yeah. Anything else? Like, if you think of some suggestions for this deck, please put them in the comments below. I'm actually thinking this deck could be competitive. So if you have improvement suggestions or things, if you want to, like, if you have things that you've tested that you maybe like better or anything, if you want to say hello, put it in the comments below. I do read that stuff, and I appreciate you guys watching. I will be here in the next video. Don't know what it will be yet. We'll find out when I post it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been fun. Peace.